What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on this pile of junk. Today we're going to be tackling this big mess. So the plan is, I mean, look, there's a little rust hole there, if it ever focuses. We're going to chop that out, weld the plate in, smooth it off. We've got to fix that. We're going to take all of the seam sealer off so it's all nice and tidy, and just delete everything. So all of these brackets are getting chopped out. This one, going to be deleting all the ABS stuff and just running pipes straight to the master there, and then getting rid of all of this wiring as well. Probably going to keep the factory fuse box, which is annoying, but I can't be bothered making a whole new fuse box, that's long. Yeah, and we've also got some purple glitter, very nice. Basically we're going to clean the whole bay, smooth it all off, and we're going to paint it the factory colour, but with the purple glitter mixed in as well, so it's got a little bit of spice to it. We've also got some fresh JZ parts, which you'll probably see in another video. But yeah, let's tackle this absolute mess. Right, so got rid of a load of stuff, got rid of all of that basically. This is where all the ABS stuff was going. I'll tackle this at some point, I don't know if it'll be today or another day, but I'm going to remake all the lines direct to there, so there won't be any mess or anything. Now I've just got to chop all of these tabs off basically. Some of these you just drill out the spot welds and then they come off, and then probably put a bit of weld in there or some filler or something. And Ross is taking all of the seam sealer off. We'll probably smooth all of that off, and then yeah, and then clean it, paint it. Getting there, it's getting there, boys, getting there. Having fun, Ross? Huh? So much fun, isn't it? I want to chop everything. Alright, so Ross has got all of the seam sealer off. Now we just need to clean it all up. I'm going to grind down all of these bits where all the tabs were and then fill them all in. Here there was a bit of rust, so I've just cut it out and I've made a plate to go in there. I'm just going to weld that in, smooth it all off. Down here there's a bit of rust as well where it cracked at the drifter vent, so probably put a plate on there again, weld it all on, strengthen it up, and then smoothing it all off. But yeah, she's getting there. Just literally just all needs smoothing off now, really. Don't show them that. It's my first ever time welding, and it is pretty bad. But that's what we have an angle grinder for. Smooth it all out. Just getting at it. Huh? Looking fresh, mate. Freshy. Alright, so today we're going to carry on working on the engine bay. Ross has put some filler on, went a bit ham, but we got a lot of sanding to do. It's going to look good once it's done. We've also got the reinforcement plates we need to weld on. We need to clean them up a bit and then weld them on. The struts are a little bit distorted, I don't know if you can see, but don't really care. The coil lever bolts up, so that's alright. And yeah, and this one, I've also ordered some plates to go across here, reinforcement ones, like what Blake's got in his car. Weld them in probably next week sometime. And yeah, today is just sanding, getting ready to paint basically. I also need to order the T-junctions for this, I still haven't done that. Can't decide whether to pull this out or just leave it. I might just leave it. I think I'm just going to cut around here, pull that bit out. I don't know. Can't be bothered painting all of that. I might just paint this front section. It's all you're ever going to see anyway, so everything else I'll just mask it up. Yeah, let's do some sanding. It's also freezing out. Well, I say out, it's freezing in. This, look, this was a bottle of water. It's in the workshop and it's frozen. You get the old kettle going. It's a bit chilly, isn't it? Mate. A little bit chilly. It's freezing. So yeah, it's going to be fun. This is what we're dealing with. It's freezing. And it's actually snowing. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it's snowing. It's mental. It is so cold. Literally wearing these like gardening gloves. Look at it. It's so cold. Alright, we're getting there. Slowly getting there. A lot of sanding. I absolutely hate sanding, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Slowly getting smoother. Loads of work. Alright, so we've smoothed it all off as much as we can now. It looks terrible, but it is quite smooth. We're just gonna smooth. We're just gonna not lacquer it. Give it a quick primer just to see all the imperfections, and then we'll sand it down with some finer stuff. Because at the moment, we've just been using 80. So yeah. Look at that. Oh, it's so cold. Look, the floor is frozen. This is what it's turned into. It's mental. I don't know how we're gonna get home. Oh, right in the head. You bastard. Just got me in the back of the head. Oh no. Jeez. Right, so I welded on these little top plates for a bit of strengthening. First time properly welding, not too bad. I mean, it's not great, don't look at it too closely, but for a first time it's not too bad. I'm just going to grind them down to make them all smooth, and then I'll put some filler on and smooth it all out a bit more. And then yeah, I'm waiting for some plates, some reinforcement plates to go in here. I need to weld them in as well. But yeah, it's getting there, it's getting there. Nice and smooth. Oh yeah. Just sprayed it with some high build primer, and then just to fill all the little imperfections, and then we'll sand it down with like some 800 or 1200 or something, and then yeah, be almost ready to paint. Painted the tops with some zinc primer just to stop rust. I'm waiting for the brackets, and then I can weld them in, and then I'll filler this and filler the brackets as well, make it all smooth. Yeah, it's getting there, it's getting there. Alright, so the plates finally arrived. Bird poo on there, or rat poo, something. So they're going to get welded in there, like so. I need to cut them out a bit and make them fit nice, and then put a little plate down there. But the engine bay is looking pretty good. This video is probably long enough already, I'm not sure, but I'm going to split the engine bay painting video into two, just because it'll be way too long and there's still loads to do in it, so it'll be like an hour-long video if I put it all into one. But it's pretty close now, to be fair. It's looking really smooth. Little sneak peek, look. Ooh. I'll put the engine in just to test fit it before I do any more painting or anything. You'll have to wait for next week's video to see the engine in properly. It's looking so good. Like, it fits so nice as well. I'm so happy. It's so good. But yeah, I still need to weld in them plates and then smooth that all off. Put some filler on and make it all nice and smooth. And then just paint it, really. I still need to buy the paint. I haven't bought the paint yet. I've got the glitter that goes in with it, but not the actual paint. Next week's video will be doing some more wiring. I've practically finished off the wiring now, so there's only a few little bits to do, but I'm going to wait until the engine's fully in before I finish it completely. It's getting there. It's a slow process, but it's getting there. My goal is to have this done by February, or in February at some point, because I don't want to miss out on too much of the drift season. It's looking promising so far. Yeah. Once the bay's painted, I think it'll all just go in quite easy, because it's literally a case of plugging in stuff then. The only other thing we have to do is we need to swap the diff and chop the prop shaft down and re-weld that as well, because it's going to be too long, so we have to shorten it. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying the JZ and / E36 content. Leave me a comment down below of things you want me to do to it. Any questions or anything, I always reply to everyone. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.